Now let's take a look at our notepad file. We have the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. We have the sentence written twice. Now, what if I made a mistake? And maybe I don't want a dog in this sentence. Maybe I want the dog to be a cat. How can I make that change? Well, the first key that we need to understand today is a key on your keyboard called the backspace key. The backspace key is located on the right-hand side of the keyboard, just to the end of your number line. I would like everyone to locate the backspace key on your keyboard. Now, after you've located the backspace key on your keyboard, I need you to remember the definition of backspace. Every time you press the backspace key, one letter or one space to the left of the blinking cursor will be erased. Once again, every time you press the backspace key, one letter or space to the left of the blinking cursor will be erased. To review what we just talked about, there's a key on the keyboard specifically designed to erase misspelled words. The key is called the backspace key. The backspace key is located at the end of the number row at the top of your keyboards. This key sometimes is labeled with an arrow pointing towards the left. Other times the key will have either back or backspace printed on it. Each time you press the backspace key, one letter to the left of the blinking cursor will be erased. So, if I'd like to make a correction and I'd like to change dog to cat, I would press the backspace key 4 times to erase the period, the G, the O, and the D. Let's do that together. So I press the backspace key 1 time and the period disappears. Then I press again and the G, the O, and the D. Now I have erased the word dog and I want to replace it with the word cat. So I go to my keyboard and type the letters C-A-T and place a period at the end of the sentence, and I now have a lazy cat. Great job erasing dog and replacing dog with cat. Now another problem comes up. What if I don't want dog in the first sentence? Well, if I use my backspace key now, I'm going to end up erasing my entire second sentence. That's going to add a lot of work for me to go back and retype everything. So what I need to do is use those arrow keys to position the word dog just to the left of the blinking cursor. Then I can use my backspace key to erase dog in the first sentence. Let's do that together. So using those arrow keys, I'll use my blinking cursor and move my blinking cursor just to the right of dog. Now dog is positioned to the left of the blinking cursor. And I'll go to my backspace key and press backspace once, twice, 3, 4 times, and the word dog has been erased. Then I'll type the word cat. And watch as I type the word cat, the computer will automatically make space as I type letters. That's very important to realize. The computer will always make space for you as you type letters. Well, great job! We just changed dog to cat in both sentences. Let's practice the backspace key one more time. Let's use the arrow keys and the backspace key to change the word brown to red. And let's do that together. Using my arrow keys, I will move the blinking cursor so the word brown is just to the left of the blinking cursor. Then, using the backspace key, I will erase the word brown and type in red. After I've changed one brown to red, I'll use my arrow keys to move to the other word brown. And I need to position my blinking cursor just to the right of the word brown. Now I'll use my backspace key, and the backspace key will erase the word brown. Once brown has been erased, I can type in the word red. And now we have the quick red fox jumps over the lazy cat, and we have that sentence written twice. So as you can see, the backspace key is very important in making corrections. The backspace key will always erase one space to the left of the blinking cursor. So it's very important to understand where your blinking cursor needs to be positioned. And we can change the position of the blinking cursor by using the arrow keys.